Hi, my name is Dr. Jen Anacker, and I'm the owner of Anacker Clinics of Chiropractic. Welcome back to our videos. In our videos, we always have three platforms that we utilize in order to give you great content. Number one is answering chiropractic questions. Number two is to give you wellness tips. And number three is to give you a little insight into some of the things that I do for my own healthcare. So this is part two. Part one we did in our last video, where in this topic we're talking about the top 6 signs of the silent signs of the subluxation. This presentation I explained in the first video, but just to briefly say, give credit to, I learned it in a seminar with Dr. Claudia Onreg giving this great information. She's a pediatric leader in our chiropractic profession. So just to recap a little bit about the topics of the first 3, we had digestion and elimination. Number 2 was positional discomfort, and number 3 was respiratory allergies. So now we're moving on into number 4, which I adjust a lot of newborns and in my practice, but second to that, this is probably one of the biggest things I start to see, yes, into the younger kids, but even more into the 2+ range, which is a weakened immune system. That, again, the subluxation, that's a nerve impingement. Those nerves go out to every organ and gland in your body, so we want better function and better communication. But the nervous system also directly correlates with the immune system. And so statistically, 15 minutes after you get adjusted, the immune system increases. There's also research that shows that the immune system increases on the upwards of 300%. Increased immune system function. So, we see those kiddos that they just, everything that they're exposed to, their body has large expressions. They have high fevers, they have respiratory issues, immune system, all the immune system issues. And so chiropractic can be amazing for those kids because they're getting every bug, and even what they're getting is lasting longer. And so those kids, the challenges that they have, chiropractic, we often see, obviously every case is different, but we see how their body is better able to adapt. And that's also important for immune system function with otitis media or ear infections, which is common for chiropractors to see kids with those, because we want to make sure, again, that the body's functioning and able to drain properly at the ears, where every year 9 million kids are being reported to have otitis media or ear infection, and 8 million of those are going on antibiotics. And so if you can help the body to heal naturally, antibiotics, yes, a time and place, but it's always better if the body can better adapt easier with chiropractic care. So there's also just a little bit on the immune system. The Journal of Science and Healing study showed that kids that were under regular chiropractic care had an increased immune system function. This next few will also lead us into to number 5 and 6, but we saw that they were sick less often, increase in sleep, as well as better emotional state and just, ease of the mind, or just better able to adapt. So number 5 is difficulty sleeping. This is one of the top 5 concerns that parents come into with pediatricians. Also in 2014 in the American Academy of Neurology, they saw that 25% of kids had difficulties with sleep patterns. So you know what, if you're not sleeping well, we know this for the kids, but we also know this as adults, we're not going to be the best version of ourselves. That maybe the kid might have troubles with learning or memory or attention issues, or more agitated, or just, more mentally having challenges because they're just not getting that quality of sleep. And number 6 is behavioral problems. This is so hard to read this stat, that psychotropic drugs, that 7.2 million kids are on them. I get that there's a time and a place, but you have to start asking as a parent, what's going on at home? Where are the stressors? How can the body better adapt with chiropractic? What is your child eating? I mean, there's a ton of things to think about, emotionally, chemically, and physically that might be going on. Because also under the age of 5, there's over 600,000 kids that are on psychotropic drugs. And so really questioning what's going on in their environment and how can their body better adapt. So chiropractic is this great tool. Again, every case is different. Yes, there's a time and a place for everything, but why not start with what can the body do to heal naturally and without side effects? So our top 6 Silent subluxations are digestion elimination, again, was number 1. Number 2 was positional discomfort. Number 3 was respiratory allergies. And then the 3 that we went over today were weakened immune system, difficulty sleeping, and then the other one was behavioral problems. So I hope you found this helpful. By all means, if your child is showing some of these silent subluxations, find a pediatric office. You know, we'd love to take care of you, but certainly there's lots of great chiropractic offices in your area that can also help you. Look on the ICPA website for a chiropractor in your area. Again, we hope you found this helpful. Please put any questions that you might have. This is a lot of topics that we covered, but please write any questions that you have, and I'll look for those questions and answer them back about kids and chiropractic. I hope you found this useful.